Okay, so this video is going to walk through how to set up the narrative beacon systems. So this is a really clean project right now. We have seen projects clear started, and that should be all. And before we start it, we need to set up the level blueprints. Let me grab it to here. So in level blueprints, what we're going to do is we're going to add a variable that's named as the level. And in the type, we will select S level. So S level is basically kind of U property in the blueprint. And after we hit compile, here will be a list showing up. We can give this project a name. Let's call it project title, project, oh no, project ID. And the logo will be the client logo, maybe logo. Let's use the previous one, sunset logo, and give it a width and height. So after we hit save, we can test it out. As you can see, the data doesn't sync to the HUD because we haven't passed the data, this S levels data value to the HUD. And a little bit more about this. Oop, where is this? Where is the diagram? Da-da, 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 da-da. Okay, so a little bit about this is game mode is it's a place where any blueprint can access. However, the level blueprints and the mission manager can't. So in order to access the data as we have stored in here, we need to pass all this S level and mission manager to the game mode. So let's do this. In the begin play, oh wait, for your reference, when you go to the core and find a game mode, there's already two variables set up. One is S level, one is mission manager, just like what we just said. And is S level, here you can see instant editable, which means that every other blueprint can access game mode and change and set this S level. That is what we are going to do here. So in begin play, let's go ahead and get the game mode, which is in the when the game playing, they will get the game mode, and we need to cast to the game mode that we are using right now, which is JH game mode. And now let's hit compile. And what we're going to do next is we're going to set the S level that we just said. It is a variable in the JH game mode. And we are going to set it with our level blueprint S level. So that should be it. And let's give it a try. Okay, looks good. Okay, so the next thing is we are going to set the mission manager. And in mission manager, we're going to go to mission core. There's a mission manager and mission manager original. The original is what I use in the template. We can skip that. We just go to the mission manager. And here you will see there's on the class default, it should be like a mission list here. We can clean it up if there's anything here, and let's give this a name. So this will be the name of the list. A list will have multiple missions. So in this list name, let's give it a starter, and let's also give the missions ID. And then the progress total, let's give it to keep it 1 total. So what mission and mission manager communicate is, let's grab a mission manager and throw it to the wall, then that should be easier to talk about it. Mission type, we can grab any of it to the world. And in the mission you can see here is the mission marker. And another one is mission manager. So we need to be really careful about how we name it. Like this mission's ID, we are gonna to copy and paste it in this mission's ID. So when the game started, it will gather every missions and categorize them with missions ID into the list here. So we really need to be careful, or otherwise if there's like a typo here, which the missions manager can't categorize or can't set it to any list, any of the list, it will crash. So make sure it is the same and we can hit show at progress and complete it, and it can be first missions. What the refresh missions and complete missions will do is they will pass show at progress data and the content data to the mission manager's progress and mission contents. The diagram might help, so let's move to this one. Again, the mission manager will store in the game mode, and that will be an array of missions. Sorry that I misspeak speak it as a list. It will be in an array in a C++ parent class mission manager. And the missions type will be a group of like, now we have like 4 different types, and they are created by 2 different C++ class. The first one is mission marker, which has a pure collisions box. When you walk on it, you'll complete. And the second C++ class will have the distance, which have the 3 enum state, and it will detect the distance and change its state. And the mission trigger, this is another category, another group of blueprints, which will attach to the mission's type and act as a child actor. And what this will do is the volume when you start on it, the uncollide event will gather the mission's ID and the progress, which we talked about previously, and set it as an input to the complete missions and call that event in the mission manager to update the missions. This is how the system works, and this is how we name it. And let's give it a try and hope it won't crash. All right, save it. Oh, thank God. So it didn't crash finally. And that's walk on it because we haven't really started any missions, so there won't be anything showed up in the missions box on the right side. But once we've started, uh, we step on it and complete it, there will be a missions. So we can now like duplicate it. Let's hit, give it a missions folder and set it to here. And duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. And now we give it, this should be, and now there should be 0. There should be 1, 2, 3. And don't forget to also get the mission manager updated. Since we have 0, 1, 2, 3, there should be 4 in total. And then the last one will complete. Complete. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh, wait, I haven't put it in the different place. 2, 3. All right, give it a go. Now we can start up it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that should be really basically about how to set up the missions, and I think we can call it one video.